Hello and welcome to a Chapter 8 practice problem. Today we will be looking at a problem similar to question 23 in Chapter 8, finding the necessary sample size for means. The problem we will be looking at today is how large should a selected sample be to provide a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 15. Assume that the population standard deviation is 55 and round your answer to the next whole number. First, we need to define our terms. Sigma, or our population standard deviation, is given to us in the problem as 55, as well as our desired margin of error, or E, of 15. Even though it is not given to us directly, we can determine alpha, which is found by taking 1 and subtracting the confidence coefficient. So for us, this would be 1 minus 0.95, or 95% as a decimal, which equals 0.05. That is our alpha. The formula says to find the z-score of alpha divided by 2. The way that you find the z-score of alpha divided by 2 is by taking 1 minus the confidence coefficient and dividing that number by 2. So for us in this problem, we would take 1 minus our 0.95, which gives us 0.05, we found that before, but then we divide that number by 2, which gives us 0.025. Lastly, now that we have our area to the left here, we find the corresponding z-score for that area to the left on our z-table, which gives us a z-score of negative 1.96. So now to find the necessary sample size needed to meet our specified terms, I have the formula up here in the corner again in case you need to refer to it. But since we are given our terms from this problem, we have our z-score that we just found of negative 1.96. We have our standard deviation of 55 and our desired margin of error of 15. So now using this formula here, we can plug those terms in. So we have negative 1.96 squared. So that negative sign will go away because we're squaring it, times 55 squared. And then we divide all of that by 15 squared, which gives us a necessary sample size of 51.65. But since we can't take a sample of 51.65 observations, we round our answer to the nearest whole number. But when we round, we always round up to the next whole number, because if we round down, then we won't quite be 95% confident. I hope this video was helpful in explaining this concept to you, and I will see you in the next video.